Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I am going to make three different kinds of homemade extract. I'm going to make vanilla, I'm going to make almond, and I'm going to make lime. I've been talking about using my own extract every time I bake. So I'm actually going to make a video and show you how I actually make the extract. It is very, very easy. It's something that can't be rushed. It's very easy to put together, but it's going to take at least 6 to 8 weeks before you can actually start using it. So I do have vanilla extract that I do use and almond extract that I normally buy. These can actually start running you into money. And I do a lot of baking, so I go through these a lot. So I ended up buying jars like this, or I ended up buying the big ones. And they can run a lot of money after a while, especially if you bake like me, if you do a lot. So you're better off making your own vanilla extract. I'm going to show you the things that you need to make your own vanilla extract. So when we come back, I'll show you what the ingredients are, and I'll show you how to put it all together. Okay, so on the counter is what I have, and this is all you need to put together the three different type of extract that I'm making today. You could also make orange extract, you can make mint extract. There are a lot of different types. So if you cook with a certain extract, I would recommend making it on your own. You can save a lot of money, plus it will last. Homemade extract will last a long, long time. They would last anywhere between 6 months to 2 years, depending on where you store them. First thing you're going to need is you're going to need little jars. Now, I use the ones that are in the dark glass because these actually are made out of amber glass, and they actually block out a lot of the UV ray light. So basically, your extract is going to taste better if you make it in the dark glasses. Plus, will last a lot longer. Remember, once you make these, you got to keep it in a cool, dark place. Since this is made out of amber glass, this will actually start turning into extract actually very, very quickly. So I would recommend you get the dark ones, and you can get these online at Amazon. As you can see, I started one here. I'm going to make a vanilla extract on there. This one's going to be my almond extract, and this one here is going to be my lemon. So on the lemon extract, one large lemon is fine, but since I have two small ones, I'm going to use two small lemons, and we're going to use just the rind of the lemon skin. We're just going to use just the lemon skin. On the almonds, we are going to use blanched almonds. You don't want the skins on almonds, whole almonds with skins on them, because the skin, if you make it with the skin on it, it's going to make it very, very bitter. So you want them to be either slivered or sliced almonds with no skin. These happen to be blanched. These are the best ones to use to make almond extract. And then as far as the vanilla are concerned, you're going to need vanilla beans, okay? So these I purchased online. They can be very, very expensive. They come in a pack. I'll show you what they look like. And that is your vanilla bean, and we're going to show you how we make the vanilla bean first. We're going to do the vanilla bean first. So when we come back, let's put and you're also going to need a bottle of vodka. Do not go with an expensive bottle of vodka. There's no need to go with a Grey Goose or an Absolute or whatever expensive vodka. Inexpensive vodka, this is the cheapest vodka I found in the liquor store. This bottle actually, and it's pretty big, actually cost me $12.99. You can also use Smirnoff. That's also an inexpensive vodka. So inexpensive vodka, vanilla beans, almond wedges, and 2 lemons, and a couple of little baby jars. I would do the amber glass, and of course you're going to need a white marker to actually, you want to put what's inside. So this is VE vanilla extract, and on the bottom I'm going to put today's date so I know the date of when I made it. So let's get started, and let's start with the almond. Okay, so actually I decided to make 2 jars because I do use the vanilla a lot. So you're going to need about 4 beans per jar. So those are 4 for 1 jar, and then I have another 4 for another jar. And I'm going to I have 2 left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these in half, and I'm going to put 2 more in this jar and 2 more in that jar. So 5 for each jar should be more than enough. And the first thing you want to do is, of course, you want to get your jar. Okay, we'll put the jar here for now. Okay, so we'll put the jar on the side. So the first thing you want to do is you want to basically slice your your vanilla bean in half. So what you're going to do is get the tip of your knife and you're going to go right down the middle. And you're going to slice that. And if you open up the vanilla that you just sliced, you know, let's do this again. Okay. I don't know if you can see that, but there are so many vanilla beans in there. So what you're going to do, you want to slice these open. Look, it's even on my finger. Wow, that's all goodness. So we're going to take 5 of these and we're going to split it open. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now that my jar is also prepared and I do have vanilla extract written on there, because this is a small jar and my vanilla extract will not fit all the way in, I'm going to take my vanilla beans, all 5 of them, and I'm going to actually cut them in half. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my vanilla jar, okay, and I'm going to put all the pieces inside the jar. Okay, so I have them all in that jar. I'm going to get myself a funnel. And the easiest way, let me just position the camera a little bit higher. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're now going to fill, let me just put this a little bit higher. Okay, so we're going to take our bottle of vodka, crack it open, and we're going to fill it as close to the top as possible, but not all the way. So we're just going to pour that in. There we go. And we got that. We left a little bit of space on the top. So I'm going to close this, tighten it, give it one shake. And I am going to write today's date on here. I already have vanilla extract written on it. So today happens to be, Alexa, what's today's date?
It's Saturday, July 13th.
Okay, so today is July 13th, so I'm going to put 7, 13, 24. Okay, 7, 13, 24. So I know when I made this particular jar. So that's one jar. This is going to go into a cool, dark closet. Plus the amber glass that it's made out of is going to help it very quickly. Very easy. Very, very easy. So let's do one more. You just made vanilla extract. I made 2 bottles. These 2 bottles will last me for at least believe it or not, for at least a year. So just think of the amount of money you save on just making your own. The only thing you got to do, the vanilla beans could be a little bit costly, but it outweighs it when you can actually make your own. And you reuse the vanilla beans. Once these get down to the bottom, you can actually just strain out the rest, and you can actually reuse the vanilla beans if they're still potent, and you can actually pour more vodka in it. So those are my vanilla extracts, so we're going to put those aside. And the next one that we're going to do is we're going to actually do the almond extract. So we're going to start off with the almond extract, and I have my bottle here. And what you want to do is you want to put at least, from the bottom up, you want to probably do at least 1 inch of almond slivers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my funnel in here because I find it very easy to actually put the almonds in. stuck. Okay, let's see how much I have. I can probably do a little bit more. Okay, and if you can see, it's probably about an inch up. So the next step is we are going to do the same thing as we did with the vanilla. We're going to just pour in the vodka. Almost to the very top. You want to leave a little bit on top for air. Okay. Going to cap it off. I'm going to give it a slight turn. And I'm going to write A extract. And today's date, which is 7/13/24. A for almond extract. And it's just as easy as that. 1, 2, 3, and there's your almond. So we have that almond one. We're going to put that aside. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a lemon extract. And all you need are the peels of a lemon. So we're going to get that. And we're going to get our trusty potato peeler. Don't go too deep. You just want you want it like that. Really try to get no white on it. So try to get as much of the as much of the lemon skin as you can without going too deep. It's so much easier to make your own vanilla extract as to going out and buying it. I mean, if you don't do that much baking, maybe it doesn't pay for you. But you know what? I find these making your own is so much better. And actually making your own is actually better than what it tastes like in the store. And what's nice about it is if you get the clear jars, I think that's more than enough lemon. If you get the clear jars as opposed to the amber glass, you can make vanilla extract, you can make mint extract, you can do almond extract, you could do orange extract, you can do the lemon that I'm doing today. You could put a little ribbon on them, and you can actually give them away for Christmas gifts, which actually is a very good idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our lemon skins and we're going to shove them down to the bottom of the jar. I think I'm going to make a mint one also, but I don't have the mint today, so I will. It's the same process. And the mint is, when you do the mint one, you want to fill the mint leaves all the way to the top up to here and then pour in your vodka. You could also make these with bourbon. If you don't want to use vodka, you can also do bourbon, which is gives it a good flavor as well. I do mine with vodka. I'm actually going to try one with the bourbon because maybe I may like the taste of the vanilla extract that's made with bourbon. So that's all it is. Extract is just made with alcohol and whatever you put into the jar with the alcohol, and let it kind of extract all the flavors from whatever you put into the jar. Okay, so this is my last piece, and I got that pretty much almost halfway up there. What we're going to do is we're going to now put the lid on, the funnel, and we're going to fill that up with vodka almost to the top like we did last time. Okay, I could probably put a tiny bit more. Okay. All right, so we're not going to need the funnel anymore. What we're going to do is we're going to close it up. Going to give it a little shake. And take our marker. And on the outside, I'm going to write L-E. And today is 7/13/24. And there you have your lemon extract. So, let me clean this out. So there's your lemon. There's your almond. And I made 2 vanilla because I happen to bake with a lot of vanilla. So these are very easy to make. You just saw I made all 4 of these literally in about 5 minutes. These are going to sit in a dark place for about at least 6 weeks before you actually start using them. The longer you let this sit, the better the flavor is going to be. So if it's 6 months, if it's 8 months, if it's a year, the flavor is going to be so intense. These will last in a nice, cool, dark place for at least 2 years. But I will probably end up using all of this probably within a year's period. These are very easy to make. I would recommend you try them at home. You would save a lot of money as opposed to going out and buying one that's in a jar like this. Plus, these are going to taste a lot better. These are going to be more flavorful. So, yeah, I would definitely give it a shot. I'm going to actually put these in a dark place right now, and I'm going to let this sit. And I'm not going to open up the almond one or the vanilla one until I actually have to use it. So, yeah, try it at home. Very, very easy to do. Okay, so I showed you how to make the extract in these nice little bottles. There's the lemon one. Okay, and I put today's date, which is 7/13/24. So in about 8 weeks, I can actually start using this one. I have 2 of the almond extracts. Again, today's date, and I can actually start using this in about 8 weeks. That's my almond one. I made 2 vanilla extracts. Those I'm going to start using in about 8 weeks as well. I won't have to buy almond or lemon or vanilla extract for a very, very long time. Save a lot of money. And like I said, these jars come in clear jars also. If you want to do the clear ones, I would recommend doing the clear ones if you're doing it as a gift. But if you're doing it for yourself, I would recommend using the amber glass because that cuts out a lot of the UV light, and it actually helps it to extract the flavor from the bean or the nut that you're putting in. Again, I made almond extract, but you can also do walnut, you can do cashews, you can do any type that you like. So yeah, give it a shot. Very, very easy to do, especially if you do a lot of baking like I do. So like I say at the end of all my videos, take care of one another. Peace out.